This clip is brought to you by SaveWithConrad.com.
The Steiners wind up leaving the company not too long after this. And I think Scott has said that they were looking to get a better deal in Japan, but they just knew they wanted out of the WWF. And both Steiners say the major reason they left was cash. Rick also says they were promised things that never happened, which goes back to Jim's creative. It's always cash and creative.
Always.
Scott said in hindsight, they should have never come to the WWF. They were miserable there. Did you ever get that impression from them, or did they ever express that to you explicitly?
Well, I don't know. No, they didn't express it to me explicitly, but it'd take a blind person not to see
right.
They just weren't happy. They weren't as, like I said earlier, they were great locker room guys. They were funny. They were pranksters. They lightened the mood a lot. But you saw that in Atlanta. Didn't see it so much in WWE. So you knew something was afloat. And the reason I'm assuming that Vince put Rotunda over Scotty was the fact that I'm sure the Steiners had meetings with Vince about, we're not happy, we're not making enough money. If we can't get a change, then we want to leave. So I think Vince probably did the only finish that he could, quite frankly.
Right.
And thinking, because pretty well knowing that the Steiners are out of here.
Right.
It's a matter of time. So I think that's why that finish went down. Nobody, as much as I respect Mike Rotunda, and I loved him in the Varsity Club, that, he didn't have the star power that Scott Steiner did. He'd probably tell you that if he was sitting next to you right now.
Right.
He just didn't. He's just a logical guy. So, it was, I think that all that had the money's, it's always cash and creative, Conrad. We talked about that ad nauseum. I just believe in that theory.
When they leave the company, you would never officially work with them again as a tag team. Of course, later Scott would come in as a singles and work with Triple H, and that's a story for another day. The Steiners are known for their ribbing. We've heard a lot of their ribs from the NWA and WCW days. Do you remember there being any WWF rib stories that come to mind?
No, not really. Again, I wasn't on the road around those guys. I saw them at TVs. So nothing sticks out, but they were good natured, fun loving guys. I don't remember any ribs that took place that were harmful, or where they, all the famous ribs, where when Terry Taylor came in, when he was in the ring, they took his, got scissors and shredded his suit just because they didn't like him from previous days,
right.
Type deal. But no, I don't remember anything that would have been physical or hurtful, maybe ornery, maybe mischievous, but certainly not in an overtly harmful way. No.
Hey, it's Conrad Thompson. Thanks for checking out the podcast here on YouTube. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notifications bell so you get a notice anytime we upload some new content. And go save yourself some money right now. If you're in a 30-year loan or you have credit card debt, it's not a matter of if I can save you money. It's a matter of how much. Find out right now for free at SaveWithConrad.com.